2 years ago, I lost everything. I saw my first ever business get completely wiped out, and I lost so much money that I had to sell my car to afford food. But the worst thing was that I lost my job, and everything that I was building for the last 5 years was gone. It's as if I was climbing this ladder, trying to improve my life, but then suddenly it broke underneath me. And this is how the rot phase starts. It's a phase that every single young man goes through multiple times in their life. When trying to be productive is miserable, but not being productive is also miserable, and everything feels shit. But you don't have enough money to move out of your parents' house, you still have to work a shit job that you don't like just to survive, or go through college or go through university because your parents are forcing you to, and all of your friends started living their own lives, so you get way lonelier. At that point, the only thing you think about is rotting your brain until it stops thinking. And by the way, I do respect you for watching this video because most guys give up and never try and get out of this phase. So if you are serious and if you want to get out of the rot phase, join the Discord and send me a DM. When you lose your business, or you drop out of university, or your girlfriend breaks up with you, it's very difficult to continue to do anything productive. And it's very easy to start scrolling on YouTube, to play GTA Online, and to eat ice cream and pizza all day. And that's exactly what I did. I gave up on my goals and I just fell into this rot phase. And it got to the point where I was just laying in bed till like 10, 11 AM, avoiding everyone in my family, so I didn't have to talk to them. I felt like a fucking failure, and I didn't want them to know that I was a failure. I remember thinking to myself, like, why should I even keep bothering trying to do anything? I keep failing at everything. Maybe I'm just meant to be a failure. Maybe my life is just this. Maybe it is just failing. I remember this one thing. I kept thinking, like, if things get bad enough, I can always just kill myself, right? But I got lucky. Things didn't get that bad. And one day, as I was scrolling, doing my normal routine, I came across this new business, a new ladder that I could climb, and it seemed easy as fuck. It had those get rich quick vibes, and back then, if I saw something that would get me rich quick, I was gonna fucking go for it, because I believed if I just got a little bit richer, then all my problems would go away. And for some reason, that got me super motivated. I was watching this guy's course, I was building my own AI agents on the side, and it felt like I was making more progress in my life again. It felt like I was climbing the ladder of business again. But it wasn't the same. After a few days of trying this new business, I fell back into the rot phase. Because things got hard, and I didn't know how to push through. I had no discipline, I had no motivation, and the guy's tutorials weren't helping anymore, so I was just stuck in this fucking void of, okay, I'm trying to build this business, but I don't know what to do, and there's no one to help me. I'm just stuck by myself. I kept giving up because I had no reason to keep going. It felt like I was suffering, it felt like I was trying to work, I was doing everything all the gurus were telling me, like go through the pain, be disciplined and all this shit. But I had nothing to show for myself, and that's not a fun way to live life. In my old business, I at least was making some money, I had friends there, I had literally a community of over 1,000 people, and I could always get someone to help me or keep me accountable if I needed it. Even if I didn't feel like working, I always knew that one of the guys would DM me or ask me about the next event or ask me if they could help me with anything on the server. And the best thing was that some of these people had been with me for over 5 years, so of course I couldn't let them down. They kept me accountable and they kept me motivated, and that's why I kept climbing that ladder so much. So now that I look back on it, it's obvious why I failed when that business collapsed, why I fell down this rot phase. It's not because I was lazy. It's because I was alone. I was by myself. There was no one to keep me accountable, and there was no one who I could share my goals with. And that's the exact same problem that you have. You might have a goal or something that you're trying to achieve or a ladder that you're trying to climb, but you don't have any community. You don't have any accountability. And there's no support, like no one's coming, no one's going to help you when things get hard. You are by yourself. And let me tell you this about successful people, because I guarantee you didn't know this. They all had accountability. Tate had his brother, Goggins had the Army Rangers, Alex Hormozy had his wife, and everyone else always had someone. And that's why I made this Discord, because we've all tried to improve our lives alone, and every time we fail, so it's fucking stupid. The only times that my life improved was when I had accountability, or when I was going on calls with someone, or when I had someone to help me. To get out of the rot phase, what you need is someone to keep you accountable and give you the support that they needed when they were in the rot phase. Look, it's much easier to get out of the rot phase and follow a path if you've got a guy behind you telling you exactly which way to go. If you've watched this far, then please don't be a retard like I was. You already know exactly what you need to do. It's just that you need some support and someone to hold you accountable to actually do the thing. So join the Discord, finally get some accountability in your life, and if these videos of me yapping for like 10 minutes have ever helped you, then imagine what like an hour or 2 hour conversation could do for you. Imagine if you were getting DMs every single day about your work or about how to improve your life. Bro, I promise, in the first 7 days, if you join and if you do everything that we tell you to, your life will get 10 times better and you will never go back to the rot phase. Click and watch that if you want.